Liam, stop. Okay, hello everyone. It's Six Cowboys ZX again. It's me and these guys again. We're doing a review on again. Yeah, you got a problem, Sean.
For the first time.
First time, whatever. We just got back from Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Yeah. So I guess I just decided we should do a review. I have my friend Liam here, and
up,
Sean's over there in the back. Yeah. Because he prefers not to be on camera, right?
Yeah.
But he will give us some of his fill of the movie, right, Sean?
Oh, gosh.
So, what do you guys personally think? We'll try avoiding spoilers.
Do a YouTube channel.
Yes.
I'm subbing.
Subbing.
Okay, so yeah, what do you guys personally think? Try not to spoil too much. We'll get into spoilers in a little while.
I mean, I really liked the movie. I was very satisfied with it. There's a couple things I would have preferred they had done or done differently, but I'm not too fussed.
Yeah,
I'm
understandable. Yeah, I felt much the same. Sean, you kind of.
I mean, it was okay, but oh god, there's so many issues with it.
Yeah, you said there was a lot of rehashed scenes
a lot of plot holes.
we've seen. Yeah, plot holes. That is definitely one of the problems. Yeah, I personally I did like it. It was decent. I liked. What do you guys think of the CGI for the dinosaurs?
I think
excellent.
I actually did like it very much in this movie. The original Jurassic World, I had some problems with it because it was good. It wasn't bad, but it was very almost frog-like, very squishy.
Yeah.
Like the part when the T-Rex and the Indominus were fighting. It's like in the third movie when the T-Rex and the Spinosaurus were fighting. It was like hard hits, like actual like animals hitting each other. But the Indominus and the T-Rex, when they were fighting, they both kind of hit each other and just kind of turned into gelatin
kind of sound.
And it looked almost frog-like, but I don't know if it's just me getting used to it more now in this film, but I think it definitely was a lot better.
Yeah, to me the CGI did look much better.
Yeah, much better.
And yeah, Sean, like Sean said, the CGI in this movie was excellent. I have to agree with that. It was excellent. So yeah, the CGI was pretty excellent. Yeah, I have to agree with you on the first movie. I felt like the Indominus Rex in the first movie was like looked really off to me. I don't know, maybe it was just me.
I thought the Indominus Rex was probably the best CGI. I mean, they probably had the most money invested in that, though.
Yeah.
I thought the T-Rex, actually, in the first Jurassic World was a little off to me. It just seemed weird. It looked a little different.
Okay, yeah. I have to agree with you there, yeah. The T-Rex did... I kind of remember what the T-Rex looked like in the first Jurassic World, so yeah, there were a few things off-putting about that.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about the soundtrack, or the music that played?
There's a lot of the same things.
There was a lot of same things, just they used different instruments, different toning kind of thing.
I liked it. I thought the music in a lot of the parts were a lot more grandiose, and I thought maybe at first I thought, okay, maybe it kind of doesn't fit because it's not like this huge like apocalyptic world-ending thing. But then I thought, no, because this is the origins, because we know the third one, it's going to be a changed world.
Yeah.
So this is like the origins, like the setup for this changed world. And then so then I thought the whole grandiose kind of thought was very
from what I noticed,
was more acceptable.
2 songs that they just changed up for different scenes.
Yeah, there were a few songs that I was I kept thinking
than that other one that they had, like when the Indoraptor is there.
Yeah.
I wish there would have been at least one scene where they just like have the original pure theme, not like in the credits, because they had that in the credits.
Yeah, but not in the
one like actual. But I get it. It's Jurassic World.
Yeah,
and it's a new trilogy, but
like, it would have been a bit cheap to do that.
Yeah, I guess so. A bit cheap to do that.
At least if they could do it just once, just for this last movie, I'd be okay.
Yeah, at least the once, because if I'm correct, the Jurassic World 3 is going to be the very last movie for.
Yeah, I actually think, depending on how they do 3, I would be okay if they did 4, but no more than 4.
Yeah, no more than 4. Because usually the movies start getting bad after a 4.
I do admit
Star Wars.
Star Wars, yep. Episode 6 was good. That was all we needed. Disney ruined it afterward. I mean, they could have done a good job of it, but they ruined it. I mean, Rogue One, I haven't watched, but I've heard it personally. It looks good to me.
I've watched and I did not enjoy it.
Oh, okay. Understandable, depending. What else? We took CGI characters. Let's talk about that. What do you guys think? The acting.
The acting was.
I think the acting got better. I
so.
think it was better. Then I think they kind of had more time to get into their roles this time. I liked Owen a lot more than I liked him in Jurassic World. I liked Claire a lot more than I liked her in Jurassic World.
Well, because she's a different character.
Yeah, I know.
She's not just the lab lady now.
Yeah.
She's like...
Now she's had experience with actually dealing with the dinosaurs. Now she actually has knows what to do.
I like how she was kind of like the main focused character in this movie because she did have the biggest character arc in the original Jurassic World. Because she's like a nice person in this movie. But in Jurassic World, she's kind of snobby. She's
kind of a snobby-ish. If I remember, so in the first movie, she, I think it was her 2 nephews, I think it was? Yeah, who she just kind of was like, eh.
Like that popular girl in middle school.
Yeah.
But like, just didn't grow out of that phase. But just became really successful.
Yeah. Personally, I liked the recurring characters. Like, if I'm correct, it was Malcolm who was talking about the dinosaurs at the I actually liked getting to see him again because he's personally kind of cool.
Jeff Goldblum.
I mean,
I love Jeff Goldblum.
Oh God.
I mean, I knew in my heart he wasn't going to have a very big role, and I thought maybe I would have been happy if it was even just that part at the beginning. But I think that he had the fact that he had another part at the end. That was just like the cherry on top for me. I think that was the closing line.
That seals the movie.
That seals it.
When he said Jurassic World at the end, I was just like, cue credits, cue the credits.
At first I thought, okay, that might be a little cheesy, but then I thought, no, because that's something his character would actually say realistically.
Yeah, it would. So. Other than that, I liked all the recurring characters. The new characters being Franklin and who was it again, Sean? Zia. Yeah.
I liked Zia.
Zia was okay. I didn't
like
mind
Franklin.
her too much. Franklin was
a crybaby.
Yeah, he was the generic, kind of stereotypical crybaby, germaphobe.
There's no way they ever would have even agreed to have him come in the first place. If he's that whiny.
Yeah. Because throughout most of the movie, I guess somewhat of a spoiler or whatever, because it's not that big of a deal, he starts blabbering about the T-Rex constantly to the point of it kind of getting repetitive. Yeah. Do you agree with that, Sean?
Oh,
yeah, because he goes on about the T-Rex a lot. We'll talk about it in the spoilers right away. A bit more about it, like what he's, like, what area... He mentions the T-Rex again, but it honestly doesn't make much logical sense in like the spoiler section. But we'll talk about that later. Other than that, I think they did good work on camera angles, shooting. What do you think, Liam?
Yeah, I did
camera
actually,
work.
I did like the camera work.
Yeah,
I thought it was done very well.
The camera work, I have to say, was really good. It got some. I actually like some of the close-ups of the dinosaurs, like the T-Rex they got, which we'll mention like in the spoilers again.
Just digging a walk in the basement.
Yeah.
I did like how this movie had herbivores more in the spotlight, because that's something really we haven't had at all.
Yeah, it's like usually all about the carnivores because, they're always the problem piece, but we actually got to see more of the herbivores a bit more. And
I really loved when the Carnotaurus was fighting the... Oh, I can't remember the name.
Wait, don't say it yet. We'll save this for spoilers.
Okay.
But yeah.
Not really much of a spoiler.
Oh, yeah.
We've already spoiled the movie.
Well, some of it. Not entirely, though. Yeah, but might as well get into rating it. What would you guys give the rating from a 1 to, like, 10?
Out of 1 to 10?
7.2.
7.2, all right. I'm okay with decimal points.
I would give it a 7.8 and 8. 7.8 to 8.
7.8 to 8. Okay. Yeah, for me, I have to agree with you guys. My personal opinion on it is like between probably a 7 or a 6, mostly a 7 though. I have to say it's mostly a 7 on the fact that I actually enjoyed this movie a lot. Although I do have a few problems with the movie, it doesn't rank any higher than 7, but I'm giving it a 7 because there were some parts I liked, and it was pretty good. The acting was great. Some of the characters were pretty great as well. So yeah, I have to agree with you guys on it being about a 7. Yeah.
Actually, if you give more thoughts into that, we give it a 6.5 actually.
6.5. All right.
All right.
Yeah, 6. Yeah, in between a 6 and 7 for me. But yeah, I have to mainly say I give it around probably a 7. But yeah, maybe a 6.5 might be best, depending. We'll see. Let's get into the spoilers because oh boy, there are a bunch of disappointing or plot twists.
Yeah.
I mean, plot holes that we need to get into.
All
So
right.
here we go. We have the spoiler section now. Let's get on with this.
I'm just gonna start from what I was gonna say originally about when the Carnotaurus was fighting the Sinoceratops. Yeah.
Sinoceratops,
I liked how they had that fight, but the Sinoceratops kind of won.
Yeah, it did.
How
Yeah,
just to
looking.
get like
Yeah, because
completely obliterated.
Because at a part of the movie where they're getting to the gyrosphere, the Carnotaurus versus the, what was it called again?
Sinoceratops.
Yeah. That part I found good. And plus, the Sinotaurus.
Oh God,
I know, I'm stuttering. Don't judge. The Sinosaurus, basically did beat it.
Yeah. I think one thing I definitely want, because I mean, Triceratops, if you think about it, it's like the second most popular dinosaur.
Yeah, I think it's like the second, third.
Yeah. But I mean, like, if you think like classic dinosaurs, you think T-Rex and Triceratops.
Yeah.
It really hasn't done all that much. You have the first movie where it was sick, and you have The Lost World where it kind of destroyed the camp a little. Jurassic Park 3, nothing. Jurassic World, essentially nothing.
And then Fallen Kingdom, there's only
Triceratops as an individual dinosaur, essentially nothing. But
it only showed up with like a baby Triceratops at one point, and that was it.
I wanted to have like an epic fight scene in the third one.
It doesn't really work that much, I don't think.
It would be a little hard to do, but yeah.
I want one of my main wish lists for the third movie is I want Spinosaurus back. I don't care how or why.
Yeah, I want to see the Spinosaurus again. That was actually rather interesting. I actually thought we'd see it this movie. A part of me, for some reason, just thought we'd see it, but it didn't.
That's what I thought at the end of
Jurassic World, like the first one. Frankly, I thought it'd be in the first one.
Yeah, the first one would have made sense
I
too.
hoped it would be in the first one. I hoped it would be in the second one, but then I think as the movie drew closer, I kind of knew in my head, no, they're gonna save this for the third one. Cause imagine in the trailers if they hype up a rematch.
Yeah, because I remember you told me that there was in the third movie of Jurassic Park that there was the battle between the T-Rex and the Spinosaurus.
That is going to break the paleo nerd community.
Yeah, which already broke the community the first time a bit there because the Spinosaurus won.
Pretty easily.
Everyone is going to lose.
People got disappointed, I think, by the Spinosaurus winning so easily. Yeah.
But if they do that fight, there has to be a twist ending.
Yeah, it has to, I want a twist.
I don't think it can be just so simple as the T-Rex kills the Spinosaurus. It's like,
maybe having some neither.
Also, Sean told me you found the beginning of Fallen Kingdom to be spectacular.
I
really
loved
good.
it. I think that was the best introduction to any of the movies.
I mean, that was mind blowing.
I thought it was mind blowing. I was like, wow.
I thought it was a little boring.
I found it to be decent, but also kind of having a bunch of stupid decisions. Like, for one, why didn't these guys carry guns to the island? Why are you ill-equipped? And the only weapon I see them having is a knife.
I mean, they know they have to go back there and get them anyway, so they don't want to damage their future paychecks, I guess.
Something maybe. Even then, they eventually in the movie they use tranquilizers too. Remember?
Yeah.
So it really that part really made no sense. Also, the guy who's like, "I can't hear you."
You can see them.
I'm sorry, you can't see them. You can't see them doing this.
Yeah, like
you can't see that, or you don't hear.
Well, I mean, like I think he knew what he's trying to say, but I think he just he's got his own stuff. Oops, that's my phone. No. I think at the same time he's trying to communicate back. Like, no, I can't leave. I'm trying to communicate with the submarine, and I can't get hold of them. So he's panicky. He doesn't really know what to do.
Yeah. Also, the guys in the submarine. That's the.
When I heard the directors, when I heard that leak that there was going to be a submarine attack scene, I was expecting something a little more grandiose.
More like actually.
I was expecting like an actual
like,
submarine.
Kind of like an actual war submarine type thing, right?
Yeah, like a nuclear submarine or something.
Yeah.
And
not this dinky little transport.
submersible.
Yeah.
I mean, okay. I still liked it.
Yeah. I mean, the submarine scene had me questioning a few things, like how he's like, oh, there's nothing alive in here. It'd be long be dead by now.
It was only like 2 years after that.
Yeah, it's like about 2 years, I think, afterward.
No, because that takes place late 2017, and Jurassic World takes place in 2015. So that's only 2 years after.
Yeah, so yeah, about 2 years after, honestly. So you think it's dead, especially since what's the name of the dinosaur that was in the water again?
Mosasaurus.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say it was, but I wasn't sure. Yeah, the Mosasaurus. So you think this big ass dinosaur is gonna die within 2 years?
I mean, there's a bunch of like fan theories and videos that I've read explaining how it could have started. I haven't watched any of them.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll watch them and maybe it'll make more sense.
Maybe it might make more sense. Yeah.
More brainstorming, but it's written. It has to be written in the lore somehow, or some way that it gets survived, because that's a big animal. It needs a lot of food.
Yeah. I'm also wondering why underwater I just thought about this now. Why underwater didn't they like check like for like I'm thinking of a heartbeat sensor or something like to see where it is.
Well, I mean, like they're limited to what they can access.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, true. That is true.
So maybe they really only have the capabilities.
All it took was a little bit of observation. They could have even done it during the day so they could see better.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really could have been done during the day. I don't know why nighttime though.
Why they have to go? It's like, how much of a rush are they in? Like the skeleton's not going to go anywhere.
No.
Yeah.
Why they have to? Okay, we're doing it today. It's storming. It's a rainy day. Let's go do it right now.
Yeah, I'm sure the and I'm correct. They did this a year before. I think the scene where they're taking the bone was like a few months or so, like before the volcano.
Oh yeah, it must have been because they needed time to like experiment and create.
Because if I'm correct, they mentioned it before that this was months before, like they got the bone from the Indominus. So like
it was sometime. It was obviously before the
yeah.
time of the year because I believe in the movie during that news part, just say in February they said the volcano was active again.
Also, if I'm correct, it was a Mosasaurus, right? Again, the water one. Yeah. I find it weird because it says on the iPad thing that he had that the gates were closed to 54%, but the gates hardly look closed, and the Mosasaurus is still able to get through with ease.
Like it was closed more, but then it showed them open like wider.
Yeah.
Yeah,
probably just
that would have probably been just some development issue.
Yeah. Also, for me personally, I also don't get how the heck did the Mosasaur get through the gates. I'm pretty sure the Mosasaur is bigger than that.
I mean, the gates go deep. It's not just like at the surface.
They do go deep, yeah, but the gates look like very like small, like not very big.
Well, I guess he was big enough to get through.
Probably.
He got through, evidently. So
because they just magically widened.
Yeah.
Also, whoever was piloting that helicopter was freaking stud or something. Yeah, because the T-Rex grabbing onto the ladder, somehow that doesn't mess up your piloting.
Well, it would have. That's why he's telling like you gotta cut. The
yeah,
rope
you gotta
out.
cut the rope.
I mean, it was lucky the rope
stalled.
just snapped, so that he was like,
Luckily, not much that guy got away. But
yeah, he kind of
Yeah.
he had a little bit of a rough day.
And then for
he died.
he had a bit of a
He's
rough
dead.
day. He's dead. we explain this. He got eaten alive. Maybe he's still alive inside, but he's slowly
It's
dying.
like Pinocchio's living inside the whale.
God damn it.
His wife divorced him that morning.
Well, yeah, let's get on to like more of the important stuff later in the movie. The villains.
I thought were much better than Vic Hoskins.
Yeah, you liked Mills?
I thought
Mills, yeah.
I thought he was such a nice guy, and then he turned out to be
A major dickhead.
not so much a nice guy.
His viewing had like this air about him that kind of thought.
I almost identified with him.
Somewhat,
Almost.
yeah. I mean, I like how he says he is young and ideal.
Yeah,
for,
that's
like,
what I really liked about him.
But then, but that was like I guess years before or something.
Yeah.
Before the
So
movie, because because Lockwood, the original creator of Jurassic Park, mentioned that about him.
One of the creators.
Yeah. What else was there? Other than that, what the villains did were pretty stupid.
Oh yeah, but like, I think for who they are, that's almost realistic because they're like
somewhat.
They're not,
I mean, what's his face? Quint or something? The hunter guy?
I don't even.
Yeah.
I think it was Quint. I honestly didn't pay attention to his name because I was like, he's
call
bad
him-
guy.
let's call him
He's
Hunter.
bad guy right there.
I would call it he's gonna die.
Let's call him Hunter Guy.
Yeah.
Hunter Man.
I already expected he was going to die, and he died in the stupidest way. Cause
He's a moron.
he's the moron.
He's a
He
moron.
tranquilizes the Indoraptor, thinking that it's an ordinary dinosaur. Don't think this through. I mean, I guess he didn't ask anything about it, or like.
I mean, they wouldn't have kept him in that loop.
Yeah, but like, I'm surprised he's like thinking, I didn't see you on the island, but he still proceeds to tranquilize it, get into the cage, and try to rip off a tooth for his
Let's just
necklace.
say he was dropped on his head as a kid.
I was gonna say he was drunk that night.
Or he was drunk.
He drank too much beer. Guess he thought he could take the tooth off of the Indoraptor, which he thinks he tranquilized. Though I do like the Indoraptor a bit. I prefer the Indominus a bit better, mainly just because the Indominus had more appeal to me, I guess, and did have a bit more like power and I think intelligence a bit over the Indoraptor. Though I do like the scene with the Indoraptor messing with the hunter guy, Quint or whatever.
I think that was one of my favorite scenes. It really just kind of demonstrated, I guess, the animals'
intelligence, capabilities. Because I found that quite funny. Because it was kind of interesting how smart the Indoraptor was, raising its tail, making him look behind and then look back and then look behind again and then arm gone. Great.
Yeah, because you know it was gonna happen. You just didn't know exactly when.
Yeah.
Like how long is it just gonna toy with him? Or is it even gonna?
Yeah.
Because even when it started to kill him, it didn't just kill him off right away. It kind of toyed.
Bit off his arm. It stared him dead on in the eye, and then kind of just screeched at him.
Can we talk about the goat?
The goat?
When they brought the T-Rex into the compound.
The goat?
I mean, that was a CGI goat.
Yeah.
Well, obviously it was.
That's the first goat that I've ever felt sorry for.
Oh, God.
I've never felt sorry for those goats.
Did you scream?
They knew their fates once they get purchased.
Yeah, the goats are like, I know exactly how I'm gonna die. These human overlords are feeding me to these de-extincted animals.
Once they see what's in front of them, they know they're dead.
Oh yeah,
they know they're dead. Yeah, it's over for them.
But the goat, come on.
The goat.
The goat.
Just tear.
They could feed them a cow. Cows are less cute. I identify with cows less.
Well, its head's as big as a cow. Wouldn't do anything for it.
Well, let's talk about the other stupid villain scene, Mills, where about at the end where he gets out from underneath that car and grabs
at the end.
Yeah, around the end.
I didn't even realize that was a rehash scene too, when Lex and Tim were under the Jeep.
Yeah,
I didn't realize that.
Oh yeah!
Because the Carnotaurus rips the leg off of him. It's like the rehash scene of when the two Tyrannosaurus ripped the guy in half in Lost World.
Oh yeah, I think I remember that now. Yeah, he was pretty stupid at the end there. Like, he goes for the Indominus Rex, like, rib piece. Thank you, Sean. But he doesn't think to, look around or get out of there. Or who gives a crap about the piece? Get out of there.
Or not listening.
Yeah. Because even in the movie, you see, what was it again?
You see the Carnotaurus.
Carnotaurus, yeah.
Taking steps towards
you see it like sneaking around in the background just slightly, and you're like, that Carnotaurus is I'm sorry. Carnotaurus. Okay, thank you. I'm going to stutter a lot, just saying. The Carnotaurus, you don't think to look behind you or like look around, and like when you see the Carnotaurus in the background, you're like, he's going to die. He's definitely going to die.
But
I would almost liked if they brought him back.
Doesn't hear the T-Rex running at him.
Yeah, the T-Rex you don't hear at all. Like,
You don't hear.
You don't hear that?
Yeah.
They don't even have that playing for it though. In the movie, they don't even have that. Just runs up and gets him.
Yeah, just drip. You're good. I'm done. I got you. You're mine now. He screams a bit. He's dead now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that part was pretty ridiculous of it. Made
I
me
mean, all in all, it did have its problems, but I liked the movie.
Yeah, the movie
I'm happy.
I did like too.
I'm really excited to see where they go. With the third one, I just really hope they don't mess it up because.
Oh yeah, another thing about the villains. Let's talk about the grunts, the mercs. They're bad. They did their job terribly.
They're so stupid.
They were very bad at their job.
I mean, they're
because when they're bringing
the
out the dinosaurs to the auction and all that, because yes, there's an auction scene with Russian communists and Iraq people, whatever.
Iraq.
Yeah, we have Arachnians, whatever.
Is it the Arachnians?
It sounds like you're talking about spiders for crazy.
I know. When they're like before that scene.
It was the Iranian arms dealer.
Yeah, our Iranian arms dealer. We hear them talking. This guy wants a baby Triceratops for his kid. This guy wants two carnivores.
You?
Oh, come on! I'm texting my dad. Dad, can I have a Triceratops?
If your dad had the means to get you a baby Triceratops, he would.
I bet you he would.
Like he wouldn't.
I bet you he
like he wouldn't.
Hey, Dad, can I have a baby?
Did you meant to put on the Valley Girl voice?
I was doing
Dad,
it.
can I have?
Dad, can I have a baby Triceratops? How do you spell Triceratops?
Oh my god!
T-R-I.
He knows all this about dinosaurs, but
C-A-R.
C-E-R.
Oh, there it is.
Great.
Exclamation mark, exclamation mark,
Question mark.
and winky face.
Oh god.
You implied something? What's a Triceratops to you?
Oh, Liam, we're getting into dark places now.
I mean my Triceratops.
Okay, let's get
It was a
back.
good movie. I liked it.
Let's
It was
get
really
back
fun.
on top. But yeah, talking about the mercs, they were stupid. Like,
Oh, you responded. Keep going. Keep
okay,
going.
yeah. Speaking about the mercs, they were stupid, especially when they're bringing out the dinosaurs to the auction.
Just send me a bunch of Chinese characters.
Great. Well, yeah, the mercs were stupid, especially at the auction, because a lot of them were carrying electric staff things and not guns. Yeah, the cattle prod things and not, guns, which I'm pretty sure would have been a better idea to carry.
Yeah, but I guess it would have harmed the dinosaurs.
Well, remember, they have the tranquilizer darts, too.
Well, like Owen said, they were, how did he phrase it? Amateur traffickers?
Yeah. And even then, what's her face? What was her name again? With Franklin, the new girl?
Azia.
Yeah, even she, like, picked up one of the tranquilizer darts on, like, Quint or the hunter guy's chest and was like, this is, like, enough to... If you put enough of these in somebody, it'll stop, like, their breathing or something, or it'll make it hard for them to breathe. Which is another thing I've heard a lot of people say, is that they use bullets, but a lot of the time, they were using tranquilizers. There was only, I think, the one scene, well, actually, like, two scenes where they used bullets, and that was the one where the guy was getting his face ripped apart by Blue, where he pulled out the pistol, yeah. And the other where Owen gets out, like, whatever, I think it was a vector or something, and starts shooting at the Indoraptor, yeah. Freaking.
They only have, like, 3 bullets.
Yeah.
Like, I like how he just sees it's not dead yet. It's just kind of, like, falling to the floor, and he's like, oh, I'm just gonna put my gun down and watch now. What's up, dude? You know what?
Yeah.
Keep your gun pointed at it.
It's not like it would have done anything for him anyway.
There was another scene that also kind of made me question, the one where Maddie gets in, or Maisie gets into that shaft, the thing, the elevator thing, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Shaft thing, and then she's just standing there waiting until the Indoraptor comes.
It's reminiscent of, like, it's a rehash of the first movie when Lance was trying to pull, it was stuck.
Because it's stuck, it won't close.
Well, in this, it's not even stuck.
It's supposed to.
It's supposed to be stuck.
I guess
you gotta look at it like it's the little girl. She's trying to force this thing down.
Yeah, I guess we have to look at it like it's stuck, even though it kind of isn't. But yeah, the Mercs, yeah, they were stupid. I don't know why they were carrying cattle prods, especially when you should have just been carrying your tranquilizer vectors with you when at the auction. And and actually, that's another thing. A few of the Mercs weren't even carrying cattle prods either. A few were just like...
They're there to look tough.
Yeah, they're just there to look tough until...
Maybe if the dinosaur gets out, I'll punch it in the face.
Yeah, maybe I'll just do what I do to a shark, punch it in the nose.
Yeah, maybe
that'll work.
One sticky locked into like an entire room, so I mean...
Exactly.
Yeah, that was... And then Owen just wrecks everyone in the room. Yeah. That's what you get when you're Star-Lord.
I really liked this scene. This has nothing to do with this, but I really like the scene where Owen was like tranquilizing the forest floor and the lava starts to come.
Oh yeah,
and he's like his body's just trying to like overcome the sedative.
It's goofy.
I liked it because I kind of understood in a way because you know, do you guys ever wake up when you like sleep wrong on your arm?
Yes.
It's like your arm is like numb and you can't move it.
Yeah.
I almost that's what I thought of, and as he's like twitching, trying to move his arm, like I felt that. I'm like, oh. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's also where the Triceratops...
Help me identify with that scene.
Also, the Triceratops also makes an appearance in that scene too.
It's another Sinoceratops.
Yeah, it was another Sinoceratops.
Oh, that was another... Oh, okay.
I like that scene. It kind of emphasized... You kind of got like the size.
It did, yeah.
Like the power of that animal. In that
I also did like how Owen was trying to move awkwardly.
Yeah, you can see
like...
making sounds.
The goofy scenes.
Top 10 sex positions.
Oh god.
But yeah, that was funny. I liked that scene. That was a good scene.
Yeah.
The part where they're running was also pretty good. Yeah, we talked about that one
Again,
before.
another rehash scene with the stampede from the first one.
Yeah, and then with the T-Rex versus the Carnotaurus.
Wasn't really much of a fight. It was
Yeah.
just knocked it to the ground and stepped on it.
Yeah, and then he kind of just stepped on it and like I think broke its neck or something or whatever, and it roared. Also, this leaves us to the question: how the heck did they capture the T-Rex? A few minutes after that, remember?
Well, we don't know how long they were actually in the water for, so...
Maybe they gave it a light sedative.
Well, remember, because
load it up.
Because the T-Rex takes out the Carnotaurus, then runs off, and then we were questioning this on our walk back here. How the heck did they capture the T-Rex so fast and so easily?
Well, yeah, but we don't technically know how long that water scene actually was in relativity to time.
Yeah, true, yeah.
So that could have been like...
Just like how they're underwater. And,
true, yeah.
Oh yeah, which also results in the bulletproof glass thing for the gyrosphere.
Yeah, the first
Jimmy
one.
Fallon.
Jimmy Fallon, you lied to us.
No, because he was just a test right there, but it doesn't work.
It doesn't, yeah, in this movie, it doesn't work, I guess. Because in the first Jurassic World, Jimmy Fallon does the test with the gyrosphere, shooting a 50 cal, was it, at the
bullet at it.
At the gyrosphere.
And it doesn't crack.
Doesn't crack, nothing happens to it.
It cracks, but it doesn't penetrate.
Well, it does. It bounces off. Yeah.
Yeah, it bounces right off, and it was.
Crack comes with 9mm and it shoots right through.
Yeah, he's like 9mm underwater as well, which slows the bullet down and could possibly jam the gun. And it works still.
I think maybe we can just point out to the fact that that video may have just been for peace of mind, for anxious grandmas in the gyrosphere. Keep them from freaking out.
Yeah, I guess, yes.
Could've, but he did the test right there, though. So.
Yeah, do you really think Jimmy Fallon took it? That's probably my mother.
Oh yeah, we'll get that right away. Let's finish up here, though.
No, I think that's my mother. She just sent me 5 text messages.
Okay, so, yeah, I guess that's our review.
That's
we were all
review.
like a 7-6. Yeah, we'll end it here. I'll see you guys later. So, that's all for this video. We'll see you guys later. And, yeah, they have to get going. We'll end this here. See you guys later in the next video. Bye.